Hi everyone, my name is Stephen Lever. I'm going to be your lecturer for MAC3702. I just want to actually just introduce you to the course and just show you how the course is actually running. Just a bit about me, been lecturing UNISA students for the last 30 years. Lots and lots of experience lecturing this course. If you have any questions or anything, you can give me a shout. My email address is stevenl@ebs.co.za. stevenl@ebs.co.za. You can also put things onto the Google Classrooms. But enough about me. Let me just show you what resources are available for you. I'm just going to share a screen now, and you should now all be able to see this MAC3702 classroom. So this is, you need to access this from your Google Class app. You'll see that there's a discussion on how to actually do stuff within the actual class itself, which I've left in a welcoming message itself. If you've got any problems with how to actually get access to these classes or do anything like this, you can send an email to griselda@ebs.co.za. So if I had to do something, it's griselda@ebs.co.za. That would be the address itself. I'm not going to post that. So let me just show you what's here. This is a stream. You have any questions for me? You're more than welcome to ask the questions. I'll go into the stream and I will answer your questions on the stream itself. What's also there is a classwork thing across the top. You'll see stream, classwork, people across the top. Going into the classwork, if you ever want to join the Zoom classes start from on Mondays for 2 hours from 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock in the evening. There's a link. You can click onto that link to gain access into the class itself. In addition to that, there's a MAC3702 all-in-one pacer. You need to go into the pacer itself. If you're using your phones, please really make sure you download the Google Sheets app. So Google Sheets, otherwise you're not going to be able to view the pacer properly and link onto stuff properly. You'll see there's a whole lot of little coochies here on the bottom. I don't know what it is. Coochie for want of a better word. And what you'll see, the first coochie says there's a work plan. So this is the work for week 1, week starting 3rd of August 2020. It says using the capital budgeting notes, watch the video on capital budgeting basics. So all of the work that I'm going to post for you to do will be on this MAC3702 pacer 2020. There's the notes on capital budgeting. If you simply put your cursor over it and click on it to open it, here are your notes on capital budgeting. This is a capital budgeting summary. It's 23 pages long, just to show you what we've got. There's also a video going through that set of notes. You click on that, it'll take you into a YouTube channel. And you can watch a video. If you want to go forward and move through things,
as well.
So if you want to move through stuff, you can do that. So that's what I've asked you to do first. What you'll see happening on this is I give you an estimated time. That should take you about 90 minutes to do. I try to give you at least 4 hours of work a week. Okay? And then it says use the MPV teaching example, watch the MPV teaching example video to understand how to do a capital budgeting question. 73 minutes. So what's going to happen with this is, again, you'll go back here, MPV teaching example, you can download the notes there. MPV video, you can look at the video there. What I then say is, I say, do MPV question 1, and it says 50 minutes to do the question and then watch the video to mark it. I just want to show you the difference between this line and this line. With this one, I didn't ask you to do it before you watch the video. Generally, what I'll do is I'll give you a teaching example, which I'll go through with you before I ask you to do any questions. However, for this one, I've asked you to do the question, then watch the video to mark it. You will see that there's a tut pack attached with additional questions in it. There's a little tut pack. You'll see there are a couple of questions in here. I don't do all the questions with you with videos, but you're welcome to go and do them by yourself. There's question 1, question 2. And you'll be able to do that. So you'll be able to go, and there's the video for question 1, there's the video for question 2, there's the video for question 17, which is picture perfect example and solution. That's question 17 from your TAPA. And this is the week 1's work, Monday, 3 August. Once you've done that, I will run a Zoom session with you and we'll go through questions you haven't seen. The traditional Zoom session itself will last about 2 hours. The first 15 minutes or so, I will do revising major key concepts here to make sure that you understand this on the work that I've asked you to do during the week. The vast majority of the time I will spend on teaching you how to answer questions and making you understand how this works. A masterclass, if you want to actually call that, on the actual topic itself. What will then happen is you'll start week 2's work. Here's a list of week 2's work, then week 3's work, and you'll be able to go through the stuff. On the pacer itself, you'll also see that down at the bottom here that I've got assignment support. I will post some support for your assignments down here in the assignment support section. If you want to go ahead, you're more than welcome to go ahead. I wouldn't suggest it, but you're welcome to go ahead. There are videos for the whole semester that have been put on there. These integrated examples, I will add on to integrated examples during the semester from the Zoom classes, but I don't think you should go ahead and do that because they'll intimidate the living shit out of you. Because your year-end exam is a 100-mark integrated paper, and that makes things very, very difficult. So until you've done all of the topics, I'm not going to really do huge amounts of integration until such time as you've done the majority of the topics themselves. If you want to actually have a quick link to your notes, there's a list of notes with all of the links attached onto them corresponding to the UNISA content units. When you've done a section, if you want to go and see a quick revision course video on each of the sections itself, there are revision courses for what we ran in 2019, semester 1 and 2, face to face, with summaries of various topics. You're welcome to actually go and have a look at that. We'll use this for revision later on. There are some old exams that you can go through with model solutions themselves. And here on the exam prep, what's happening here is UNISA sent out a whole lot of extra questions out to you. There are a couple of them with the solutions done already. And here are 5 old UNISA 100-mark case studies, if you want to actually try to do a 100-mark case study to see what an exam looks like. And these I will do with you right at the end as well. So this is all of your resources that you have at your disposal. So if I can recommend that you start working on the work plan, and I look forward to seeing you on the 10th of August, with you having looked at all of the stuff that is actually on here as well. We'll have an assumption that you've done most of the stuff, and I will start the lecture going through to make sure that you know how to do these sections by the time the Zoom session is finished. Thank you.